If you manage a complex creative workflow, your process likely starts with raw ideas that turn into scripts, which eventually get pushed through a pipeline to create finished animations. In a standard local workspace, files get buried inside a chaotic, overflowing folder tree. To manage this process without losing your mind, you need to pull out of the folders and condense them into a clean, interconnected visual map. You could try downloading existing GitHub repositories that promise to organize your files, but those usually compact thousands of lines of bloated, unnecessary code. Your other option is using generic AI web apps, which quickly rack up expensive API fees every time you run a batch. Off-the-shelf tools and expensive web apps simply do not work here. If you want a control surface that actually fits your specific process, you have to build something highly customized, running locally for free. The default way most people try to build custom tools is by opening a standard AI chat window and blindly typing in vague, piecemeal requests. This animation illustrates the technical roadblock you hit immediately: stateless prompting. As you add new commands at the bottom of the window, the older instructions dissolve at the top. The AI drops its foundational memory of your project structure. It is exactly like managing an intern who completely forgets the overarching goal of the company the second you hand them a new daily task. Because of this constant amnesia, the AI simply cannot string together the context required to build a cohesive application over a long period of time. To force an AI to successfully build a custom interface locally, you must first cure its short-term memory loss. The solution to that memory loss is a Product Requirements Document, or PRD. This diagram shows the PRD functioning mechanically as a permanent, anchored brain for your AI assistant. Drop this Markdown file directly into your live code workspace, next to active scripts. Anchoring the PRD here lets Claude actively pull in your exact native environment. Because Markdown files use fewer tokens than heavy PDFs or Word docs, they are incredibly efficient. The AI can continuously read and reference it without bottlenecking its processing power. You also use this file to give explicit instructions on what the AI should avoid doing. List exactly which features to skip, preventing hallucinations of complex add-ons or downloading bloated internet code. Placing a PRD locally transforms the AI from a confused chatbot into a context-aware developer equipped with a permanent memory of the mission. Running an agentic tool like Claude locally lets it deploy secondary AI processes, subagents, to handle specific microtasks across your system. These subagents enter a planning mode where they autonomously read your local folders and execute bash commands, gathering information without needing you to type a single prompt. This diagram shows how those subagents handle web fetching. Instead of blindly cloning massive, messy repositories, they surgically extract only the specific JSON packages required for your build. They selectively target and extract specific utility files, like session persistence tools created by other developers, and seamlessly weave them into your new local environment. Utilizing a PRD and subagents shifts the work from manual code writing to high-level management, where you direct a self-sufficient team of digital workers. The result of this process is a chaotic local directory successfully overhauled by a clean, minimal, node-based workflow map. The entire interface operates locally on your machine. You bypass all recurring API fees, and your project data remains completely secure. This animation represents your new operational control. You can seamlessly toggle between manually editing an individual file yourself or flipping the switch and letting the AI automate the entire pipeline. When you strip away the syntax, all programming languages boil down to simple definitions and descriptions interacting with one another. Stop trying to write code or type vague prompts. Write a bulletproof PRD, manage your AI like a team, and force it to build your perfect custom tool.